The Chinese People's Liberation Army (PLA) Air Force's Open Day event kicked off on Friday in Changchun, northeast China's Jilin province, highlighted by dazzling flight performances delivered by some of China's most advanced and ready-for-combat warplanes, including the J-16 multirole fighter jet, the J-20 stealth fighter jet and the Y-20 large transport aircraft, with experts saying that the show reflected the capabilities of both aircraft and pilots in safeguarding China's sovereignty, territorial integrity and interests in places like the island of Taiwan and the South China Sea. During the opening ceremony of the event, a J-16 multirole fighter jet stunned the crowd by pulling off several low-altitude maneuvers in its flight performance, reflecting the pilot's accurate judgment and control as well as the aircraft's outstanding maneuverability. A J-20 stealth fighter jet brought the event to a climax, as it put a number of challenging moves on display, including quick pull-ups, quick turns and consecutive horizontal and vertical maneuvers. This particular J-20 comes from the first PLA combat unit to equip the aircraft, and it has recently participated in joint exercises around the island of Taiwan after U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi provocatively visited the island. After performances by the J-10 fighter jets of the PLA aerobatic team, a Y-20 large transport aircraft took off and dazzled the audience with moves like low-altitude flights and steep turns, showing the aircraft's agility despite its huge body. The flight performances were more than just for show, as they also demonstrated the combat capabilities of the warplanes and the pilots, analysts said. The J-20's flight performance displayed the aircraft's outstanding horizontal and vertical maneuverability. Moves like steep turns as well as sudden turns after pull-ups and dives are widely used in air combat, allowing the J-20 to quickly take positions for attacks, Wang Mingzhi, a Chinese military expert who attended the event, told the Global Times on Friday. Having participated in multiple non-war military operations and long-distance delivery missions, the Y-20's flight performance showed its excellent agility, flexibility and capability in carrying out aerial delivery and airborne landing missions. Its moves like combat pull-ups, steep turns and defensive maneuver turns demonstrated its outstanding handling, Wang said. Li Debing, the pilot who flew the J-20 at the event, said at a press conference later in the day that the J-20's flight performance was not only beautiful to watch but was also very combat-oriented, as it reflected the aircraft's technical performance and posed huge challenges to the pilot's mental stamina, skills and handling of the aircraft. The J-20's commissioning has changed the configuration of the PLA Air Force's main force aircraft system, and has brought a revolution to its combat concepts and tactics, as it could reflect achievements in the PLA Air Force's strategic transformation, Li said. My comrades in arms and I have devoted ourselves to combat preparations. We are flying further, and our capabilities in the system are becoming stronger. We play important roles in systemic confrontational exercises, and provide powerful support to the new type combat capability leap of the PLA Air Force, Li said. In addition to the flight performances, the PLA Air Force also put the U-20, an aerial tanker variant of the Y-20, on static display at the Open Day event for the first time. Other main force equipment including the JH-7 fighter bomber, the H-6K bomber, the HQ-9B long-range surface-to-air missile and several types of radar systems were also on display.